Hello everybody, today back in another video. Alright guys, today's video is going to be about Alcaraz and Sinner, the two superstars of tennis, Alcaraz from Spain, Sinner from Italy, the two latest players who has defeated Novak Djokovic in Grand Slams. Alcaraz did it last year at Wimbledon final, and Yannick Sinner did that in this year's Australian Open semi-final. So these two are, according to me, the two players to beat. This is at least what I feel. These two are players to beat. It is nobody else. It is these two. I believe that the title will be won by one of these two. That is my feeling. These two will be very difficult to defeat. And they went through to the quarterfinals with no problems whatsoever. Yannick Sinner, he just won a couple hours ago in 4 sets against the French dude Moutet. And Carlos Alcaraz won earlier today against Felix Aliassime in 3 straight sets. 6-3, 6-3, 6-1, baby. No problem whatsoever for Carlos Alcaraz there. He looked superb. He looked really composed. He looked sharp. He just played fabulous tennis. So talk about Alcaraz first, who is for me the best clay court player in this tournament. Djokovic is in general the best clay court player if you look at the past, because for God's sake, the dude has won 3 French Opens. But if we don't look at the past, we look at the current form of these that are left in the draw. For me, Alcaraz is the most dangerous player. All right, Alcaraz will win a couple of French Opens during his career. Of course, he will not win as many as Nadal, who will do that. Nobody in the tennis of history, at least not on men's side. But Alcaraz will win a couple of French Opens if he maintains healthy, which is easier said than done for him. He completely gave not a beat down, but almost a beat down to Felix Aliassime. Felix Aliassime won only 7 games in the match, and looked sharp. Alcaraz in the match, landed 67% first serve sin, won 75% in his first serve, won 54% in his second serve. So did 34 winners, 24 on first errors, then does 10 more winners on first errors. He dropped his serve only once in the entire match, if I'm not mistaken, and he broke Felix's serve 6 times. Felix was winning only 39% in his second serve, which is very low. That's an indicator, that's telling us that how great Alcaraz was returning. Felix was winning only 60% in his first serve. And Felix did only 14 winners in the entire match, and 39 unforced errors. So Felix does 25 more unforced errors than winners. Not 25, 14, he did 39 unforced errors. 25 more unforced errors than winners Felix does the entire match. He does only 40 winners and 39 unforced errors. So he couldn't hit through Carlos Alcaraz, Felix Aliassime, that's for sure. Carlos was just 2-3 class better. I think that Felix, he hurt himself during the match. I don't know exactly what happened, but he for sure didn't play. He for sure didn't play as good in the later stage of the match as he did in the start, in the beginning of the match. That's what I felt anyway. Carlos Alcaraz is through to the quarterfinal, where he faced Stefan Tsitsipas there in the quarters, where he has a lead in the head-to-head 5-love. Carlos Alcaraz has completely destroyed Stefan Tsitsipas in the matches where Tsitsipas has not won one single match with Carlos Alcaraz. And last time Tsitsipas and Carlos faced each other was at the French Open last year quarterfinal, where Carlos Alcaraz more or less gave Tsitsipas a beat down, especially the first 2 sets. The only close set was in the third, which was a tiebreak, which Carlos of course won 7-6. By the way, Tsitsipas in his 4th round matches, Arnaldi, he was in trouble. He lost the first set, and then he was forced to save four set points in the second. If Arnaldo would have won that second set, he would have been at 2 sets to love up in the lead. Who knows what would happen? So Tsitsipas will have his hands full in the quarterfinal. My pick for that winner is Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos is just such a complete player, such a fast player. He hits the ball so heavy. He hits the ball with great depth. He returns really good. He hurts Tsitsipas' backhand. For Tsitsipas to have a chance against Carlos, Tsitsipas needs to do one of his best matches of his life with his backhand. If not, Carlos will defeat Tsitsipas in 3 sets. Yeah, and we have Jannik Sinner, who lost the first set against Moutet, the French dude. I don't know what happened with Jannik Sinner. He dropped his serve 3 times in the first set against Moutet. He was down 5-love down in the first set. He was probably nervous. And also he was a breakdown in the second as well. He dropped his serve in the first game of the second set as well, Jannik Sinner. So Jannik Sinner dropped his serve 4 times in the beginning of the match. 3 times in the first set and 1 time in the second set. But that's all. That was all Moutet got from Jannik Sinner. It was a kind of a Santa Claus Jannik Sinner for the beginning of the match, with a lot of unforced with very nervous shot-making shots, etc., etc. But after Jannik dropped his serve for the 4th time in that first game of the second set, he really never looked back. He more or less said to Moutet, "You have had your show. I'm finishing you off now. I'm taking you. You're already in France. So you don't need to take a flight back home because you are already home. But you will not play a quarterfinal match. That's for sure. I will be in that quarterfinal." And the last 3 sets, it was more or less a beatdown. Especially the 4th set was a beatdown where Jannik Sinner won the 4th set 6-1. Look, Jannik Sinner, he did a good match, Jannik Sinner, beside the first set. In the first set, it was a disaster. But after that, he did a really, really good match with great shot making, with great depth, great serving, a lot of winners. I believe Jannik Sinner did in the entire match 40 winners and 31 unforced errors. So he did 9 more winners than unforced errors. Yeah, Moutet broke his serve 4 times. Which I explained in the video, those breaks of serve came in the beginning of the match, where Jannik Sinner was nervous, so I don't know what was wrong with him, but Jannik Sinner broke Moutet's serve 8 times, so it was double up there for Jannik. So Jannik, he landed 65% first serve, 65% first serves in. He won 73% behind his first serve. Which is a decent number. He won 42% in his second serve, which is not a crazy high number. But when you look at the opponent's winning points behind first serve and second serve, of course, when you look at the winner, in this case, Jannik Sinner, he won 73% of the points behind his first serve. He won 42% of the points behind his second serve. All right, Jannik Sinner, and land 65% first serve in. You need to look how his opponent did. His opponent, he won 55% behind his first serve. So, Jannik is dominating him there. With 73% of winning points behind his first serve. And then his opponent, what did he do behind winning points behind his second serve? Only 29% was Moutet winning points behind his second serve. Jannik was winning 42% of the points behind his second serve. So, Jannik Sinner was killing Moutet's second serves. Moutet couldn't breathe whatsoever when he was serving the second serves. So and was winning only 29% behind his second serve. So it was not like Jannik did a superior match, absolutely not. But he was never in danger of losing. Yeah, he lost his first set in this year's French Open, but he still was much better player than Moutet. At least the last 3 sets, not in the first set, where he more or less gave away that first set like a Santa Claus. So it was a Santa Claus mode, Jannik Sinner, we saw in the first set. But then, the last 3 sets, it was a great mode level Jannik Sinner we saw. Because you guys, watch my videos. All the tennis players, more or less, have 5 levels. They have horrible level, they have good level, they have horrible level, average level, good level, great level, beast mode level. There you have tennis players 5 levels. So it was a horrible level Yannick Sinner in the first set, but the last 3 sets it was for sure a great mode level Yannick Sinner, not a beast mode level Yannick Sinner. Look, my tennis players all on the road. If you want to beat Yannick Sinner, you need to take it to him. You need to take the ball early. You need to play aggressive. You need to dictate the rallies. If you are acting like a goalkeeper and letting him dictate the points, you are toast. It is like making suicide, for God's sakes. Exactly like Djokovic did at Australian Open early this year in the semifinal. He was letting Sinner dictating the points. And if you do that, he's such a great ball striker, Yannick Sinner, from both wings. He reminds me of a new version of Novak Djokovic, just younger. He doesn't miss much with forehand or backhand. He has the entire package, Yannick Sinner. He is not a speed demon a la Alcaraz, but he's not slow a la Zverev either. So, if I can find some weakness in Yannick Sinner's game, it is his quickness and maybe it is net game. But he has improved this net game. If I will be honest, he has improved this net game tremendously. So, what do you need to do against Yannick Sinner? You need to take time away from him. You need to dictate the rallies. If you let him dictate, and if you want him to give the victory to you by making a lot of unforced errors, it will not happen. He's not an Denis Shapovalov, an unforced error machine. Forget that. So, Yannick Sinner is not impossible to defeat. Absolutely not. It's not, he's not a big 3 potential. He will not win 20 plus Grand Slam titles. He will not do that. Forget that. But he for sure has potential in winning 10 plus Grand Slam titles. He has, if he can maintain healthy. But he is very beatable. But if you want to beat him, you need to have a great game plan. How? By taking the ball early, by hugging the baseline, by taking time away from him. And if you do that, then you have chances of defeating him. But if you let him dictate, then you are making suicide. Because if you let him dictate, if you let him take the ball early, if you let him take charge on a tennis court, you will lose for sure. So, and that's why the next opponent, Grigor Dimitrov, he needs to do his homework. And even though he's down in the head-to-head 3-1 against Yannick Sinner, he has a chance. He has a much more chance than his first 4 opponents. All Yannick Sinner's first 4 opponents were more or less Santa Clauses. Dimitrov is not a Santa Claus. Dimitrov has a chance. He has a great first serve, at least. He has a great forehand. He has a great slice. He is a great athlete. He has pretty good shots, especially on the forehand. And he's coming into this match with pretty good confidence. He has lost only 1 set in 4 matches. He defeated Hubi Hurkacz in 3 straight sets, which was pretty impressive performance. Hubi Hurkacz, we know clay is not his best surface, Hubi Hurkacz, but it is still very impressive defeating him in 3 straight sets like Grigor did. So Grigor will for sure have a chance against Yannick Sinner if he plays like I'm saying in this video. He needs to have a great game plan. He needs to hug the baseline. He needs to take the ball early. He needs to take it to Yannick Sinner. But if Grigor plays defensive, if Grigor plays 2 meters behind from the baseline, if Grigor waits for Yannick Sinner to do unforced errors, Grigor will be toast. And not only Grigor, but everybody else. Because I don't know if we have a better ball striker than Yannick Sinner the entire world at the current moment. And he serves good as well. He returns good as well. He has the whole package. Yannick Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are the man. These 2 are the 2 players to beat. These 2 are the 2 players to beat. But I think that Yannick Sinner will defeat Grigor Dimitrov in 4 sets. I think Carlos Alcaraz will defeat Stefan Tsitsipas in straight sets. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share, peace.